Hey guys, happy Tuesday, is it? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a great day. My name is Claudia Steppen. I am a principal of an elementary, mom of 3, and I have been growing a residual income by using and leveraging social media for the past 4 years, growing a network marketing business, helping people with their health and wellness. So I wanted to hop on here today and share some training with you about going live. And if you're watching this video and you're a person that watches other people go live and you're a person that wants to go live, but you haven't ever done it, if you're just having a hard time getting started, this video is for you. So this really isn't a video for experts that are already using live video on social media, but it's really for people who haven't gone live yet or just getting started and they really want to use live video, right? But they just haven't pulled that trigger. So you guys are hopping on here. Tell me, first of all, if you use live video. Drop me a number 1 if you use live video currently. All right, that's number 1. Tell me if you already are using live video. Second, tell me where you're watching from. What city are you watching from? What place or what country are you watching from? Because one of the things I love about social media is it allows us to connect with people from all over the world. Now, as far as live video, why live video? Why is live video so great? Some of the benefits of live video, to me, number 1 about live video is that you have a chance to interact with people. And people can ask questions and people can say things and you can respond to them, which is totally different than a video that you might put together and then you just post the video, right? So it's all about the interaction, and that's the power of live video. And also, I feel that live video is a really great chance for people to connect with you and see you as a real person, okay? To see you as a real human being behind the post, behind the social media, right? That is authentic and real and is just there, right? So people feel more connected to you on live video than they do on something that's maybe put together and scripted because they get to see you live, right? It's like we're sitting across a table from each other, right? We could be out to lunch right now, and that's just what it's like. So the power of live video is wonderful for building trust and relationships on social media, to build connections, hey Patrick, and to build your audience, right? And to build more connectivity with your audience on social media. And I know the people that I watch and follow when they go live, people that I have never met in real life, when I do meet them in real life, if I have that opportunity, I feel like I already know the person. So live video is incredible, and it's an incredible tool. And if you, is it something that you see that you want to use, but you haven't used it yet, I'm going to share 3 tips with you, okay? So number 1, just to tell you a little bit more about myself, I've been using social media for 4 years to grow an online business. I pretty much exclusively build my business through social media. And obviously when you're building a business on social media, it's about connecting with people and reaching more people and building an audience, right? Reaching more people. And so when live video became an opportunity, it was something that I had never tried either, right? Like we all had to start somewhere. And I simply started doing some things to help me because I knew that it would be a powerful tool to connect with people. So I started to use it, okay? And so even at this point, I can tell you that my live videos are not perfect. And if there is someone, that is training people about live video, they probably could give me some constructive feedback for this video. But that doesn't keep me from going live, because the most important thing is connecting with people. And people don't care if what you're putting out is perfect. So some of the reasons people will watch other people go live, and some of the reasons why people have told me that they won't go live, they want to go live. Again, this is not for people who don't care about going live. This is for people who want to go live, but haven't. And so I've talked to people on my own particular team and people in other, companies or other things on social media of, they'll say to me, yeah, I want to go live, but I want to go live, but. So if you're a person, whether you're watching it live now or you're watching the replay, if you're a person that wants to go live but hasn't, tell me your but below. Tell me your reason. Tell me what is holding you back, and drop that in the comments below. One of the common reasons why people don't go live is that they simply don't think that they have like the tech equipment, or they don't have the right stuff to go live, right? They don't have the tech know-how or the tech equipment. Number two, a reason people don't go live is because they fear what people will think. They feel they'll be judged. They'll feel people will hop on and start judging them. And, you can't stop that from happening. But again, that's where you control your social media. And if there's someone on your social media that is judging you, you have the power to unfollow, unfriend, and block. So again, don't hold yourself back for that one person you're worried about that might troll you, And the third thing, that reason people are afraid to go live is they don't know what to say. They don't know what they'll talk about. All right. So I'm going to address those three things in my 3 tips. So here's tip number 1. The first tip I'm going to give you is going to give you an excuse, eliminate your excuse of being fearful of trying it because you feel like you'll be flubbing through it or you will mess up or whatever. And here's the tip. Facebook has a privacy setting, and when you go live, you can set your privacy to be public, friends only, or you can set it to be private, only me. So the awesomest tip I can give you is if you're afraid to go live, you don't even have to go, you can practice going live, you can practice doing it without anybody seeing your live, simply by setting your privacy setting to private, me only, right? So when you go live, you will not have anybody come on, like no viewers will be there because people can't see it. Only you can, right? So that's a great tip for practicing setting up your title, practicing talking into the camera, practicing how you want to sit, practicing your lighting, practicing all the things that you want to practice without feeling like there's already people watching. Okay, so that's my first biggest tip, because that is normally the number one reason people don't go live is they feel like it's not going to be right, they're going to mess up. So set your privacy to see me, to private, only me. And you can do all the practicing you want in the safety of knowing that no one else can see you. Now, that does not give you an opportunity though to practice interacting with people in the comments, like Cindy, thank you for hopping on, and Jason, thank you for hopping on. So I had asked everyone watching to comment if they already use live video. So if you do use live video already, put a number 1 below. If you don't, then put a number 2. So the problem with doing the private and see only me, the great thing is, again, no one will see you, but the downfall of that is you won't get a chance to practice interacting with people or seeing what it looks like when people do start watching your live video, and you can start to see someone is watching and you can start to see their comments, okay? And so my next tip is, if you and like 2 of your friends who are also afraid, or 2 of your friends that, are willing to help you out, your 2 best buddies, or your 2 best teammates in your business, or whoever, if you create a private group on Facebook, then you can practice going live in that private group with just each other. And you can say, hey, I want to practice going live tonight. Will you watch my live and hop on as a viewer and just help me so I can see what the comments look like, right? And you can practice talking to people as they come on. So that's the next baby step, is just get some friends that are willing to set up do a little Facebook group, and then you guys go live within that group, and then you can practice with just your 2 best buddies or your 2 best teammates, and again, without the fear of thinking that you're already, in front of your whole Facebook audience. All right, so those are my first tips, and that will eliminate all the excuses you have of going live because you're afraid to mess up, or you're afraid to be judged, or you don't know what you're going to talk about, because you will at least know that you can practice all the logistics of going live without anybody seeing you, by having it set to private, or by doing it in a private group with just a couple of friends where it'll just be them and they will help you with learning what it looks like with the comments. All right. So that's my first tip. Okay. Doing it in private or just with a couple of people in a private group. That way you can do all the practice you want with that comfort level, so that, because so many people don't go live because they think they have to be perfect before they do it. But the problem is the only way to get better at live video is to practice. So that's it. Okay, so my tip number 2, Eric, thanks for hopping on, is keep it simple with everything. So first of all, keep it simple with how you set up. Okay, when you first start practicing live video, you don't need special equipment. You don't need special cameras. You don't need special lighting like I have now. I finally have a ring light, okay? But what you do want is you want to do it where it's simple, right? Where you have a simple place. In the beginning, a lot of times for me, I was going live from my car. In my car where I knew it would be quiet. Number one, I had lots of natural light, so I didn't need special lighting, and that was a good spot. Keep it simple with how you place your camera, because you also want your camera to be still. You don't want to be holding it. You can just prop it. You can prop it against a window. You can prop it against something so it doesn't fall over. So that's something you want to make sure you don't want your camera falling all over the place. And again, later on down the road, you might invest in a tripod or something, or you might invest in special lighting. But to start, you don't need that. Just keep it simple. You just need your phone, and you need a space where you can go live. And you can even keep it super simple with my next tip, and that's going to be about what you talk about. So keep it private to start practicing, right? So that you don't have to worry about audience. And then keep it simple with your setup. Natural lighting is best. And then, just your phone. Don't need any special other things. And then my third tip is when it comes down to, well, what am I going to talk about? Well, here's the thing. You don't have to feel like every time you go live, especially in the beginning, that you are delivering some expert presentation. It's not about doing some, over-the-top presentation on anything. Like right now, I'm just sharing 3 tips for helping a person get started doing live video, right? 3 simple tips. It's something I feel confident to talk about because I have a lot of experience with it. So think about something that you have a lot of confidence in, that you could easily give someone 3 tips about, right? Something that you feel confident in. Or it can just be something fun, right? It doesn't have to be teaching something, right? It could be something as simple as going live from a family, gathering, right? Or something fun you're doing. So in the beginning, when I was practicing live video, sometimes I would just go live from the beach with my kids and say hello to people. And I would tell people, hey, I'm just testing out this Facebook live thing. I'm just practicing. How are you doing? I just interacted with some people as they hopped on. I showed people the view of where I was, and then I hopped off. All right. So when you go live the first time, okay, or even when you stop practicing and you get ready to go live for the first time, keep your content simple. It doesn't have to be anything super special, just to help you in the beginning. Keep it simple so that you can grow in your comfort level with doing them, and talk about things that are easy for you to talk about. Your kids, the hike you went on, the new class you took, the new restaurant you went to, or something you feel really confident in. Maybe you have a particular skill or something you just want to talk a little bit about. Keep it super simple. Don't make it anything that you don't feel comfortable with talking about. All right? So by keeping your content simple in the beginning, you can keep it short and sweet. Then you can get lots of practice in, okay? So you don't have to sit there and think, oh my gosh, I have to come up with something to talk about for 30 minutes. And oh my gosh, how am I gonna talk about this? And what if I lose track of my thoughts? And what if, right? So just keep it short and sweet. Next time you go somewhere fun with your family or your friends, I challenge you, if you're a person that has been wanting to go live but hasn't, I challenge you to just simply go live, and just be casual and fun about it. Again, it's not about having some kind of over-the-top experience as you're just getting yourself familiarized, right? So take that baby step, okay? These tips are to help you get off the starting line. All right, this video is, again, not for people that are already comfortable on live video, but people that watch other people do lives and, just haven't gotten started. Sometimes people will reach out to me and say, well, Claudia, you're so good at live video. You're just so comfortable, and, you do such a great job. And again, I critique my own lives as well. But, the thing is I've done a lot of them now, so I feel comfortable. And I also always hold myself to the standard of, I don't care if it's not perfect. It's okay with me, right? Because really it's about connecting with people. Really it's about having a conversation with people, sharing, and allowing you to see me as a real person if I don't see you in real life, right? I have connections on Facebook from all around the country and all around the world. And, when you're building new connections too, people just want to get to know who you are. And to me, live video is a great tool for that. So I challenge you, if you have not yet gone live and it's been something you've been thinking about, use the 3 tips that I shared with you in this video. Practice on a private setting where you have no pressure whatsoever. Then practice in a small group with people that you're totally comfortable with and you have no problem testing out in front of them. Then when you go live for the first time, keep everything simple, right? Natural lighting, just use your phone. Don't worry about special equipment. And then simply keep your content simple. Just jump on and say hello to people. Share something that you're doing that's fun, or talk about something that's easy for you to talk about. Super simple. That'll help you get over the hump and start getting you using live video, so that the ultimate goal for you might be to start using live video to help you build your audience, to help you build your connections on Facebook, to help you connect with people so they understand what you're sharing and what you have to offer and what you can teach people and what you're doing. I'm building a business on social media, helping people with their health and wellness, okay? So using live video helps me sometimes teach people about the power of what I help people with, or how I help people, or how I can help someone's digestion, or how I can help someone's sleep, or how I can help someone's energy levels or nutrition or fitness. So that's the power of social media in general, is to uplift, inspire, and teach. And live video goes one step further because it really gives you a chance to connect with people on a real level. And I don't know about you, but I love social media to really connect with people, not just to have a place to scroll. I really like getting to know what people are doing, who they are, what their lives are about. I love seeing their content. And then I start to decide okay, what kind of value do I get from this content? And where, again, because I'm on social media learning from others and being inspired by others and having fun with others and laughing with others and getting to watch their lives as well. So I hope this video helps you guys that have been considering and have just been sitting on that fence of not hitting that go live button. And instead of feeling like you have to just go live for the first time and it's got to be perfect and it's got to have this major content and you've got to have the right lighting and you have to have a tripod and you have to have this and you have to have that. Take all that and just put that aside and use the 3 tips I shared with you tonight so you can get yourself off the fence and get yourself started using live video, because it is a powerful tool. Very powerful tool for anybody that is on social media and wanting to connect with people and wanting to teach people and wanting to inspire people. And that might not have nothing to do with a business. It might be maybe you have a nonprofit. Maybe you have an artistic talent that you're sharing with people, right? So it can be any of those reasons. And again, live video works great for all of them. So thanks for hopping on. If you have any questions that you want to ask me either in the comments or in a private message, don't hesitate to reach out. Again, I love, just sharing some things I've learned along the way. And I remember the first time I had to press go live and I had to figure it out and I was nervous and didn't know what I was doing. And like I said, I'm still never aim for perfect. I just aim to connect. So thanks for hopping on. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday, now that I figured out what day of the week it is. And have a great night. Bye-bye.